It's week.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from the Texas Capitol. This fielded right at the goal line. Now they can't bring him down. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Black Knights are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. So they bring out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, what a move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Great 15-yard effort on the ground there on 3rd down to keep the drive going. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Crawford. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Up the middle with Barkley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Back to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught it. Touchdown! Daniel Bellinger, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Black Knights are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They go play action with Hurts. Shakes him under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Take it at the 37. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Black Knights are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And taken right at the 35. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. To the 43, 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Orbits.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. Dances by him. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Black Knights are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. Austin's offense ready to go again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And a Tokyo first down.
Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This offense on 3rd down today, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Swift will take it in. Touchdown.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things had not been going their way, but they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. They run with Barkley on 1st down, and he gets about 5 out of it. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
A gain of 6. And in Boston, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 128 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. They'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Black Knights are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
On 2nd down, here's the option. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. Austin's offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. They're going to look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Flushed out right. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because they're
focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
And they've all been good so far. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A handoff to Barkley. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And room there to work it inside the 25. 183 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Barkley, inside handoff. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Black Knights have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Tokyo offense heads back out there now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Play action. Here's Hurts. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. And you know where I'm
fantasy.
going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
You talk about fantasy line, but you don't. Why don't you just play? You don't.
I'm not good enough to play the fantasy game.
Stop it.
I enjoy watching
You're an
you do
analyst.
it.
You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A good pickup there at 22. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.